So on today's video, I will be going over what I picked up today. So I'll start with I stopped by the comic shop and picked up a couple of new releases that came out Wednesday. Comic book wise, I picked up Godzilla issue number 4 from the Kaisi era, which I am curious about. I picked up Alien vs. Captain America issue number 1. This was $5.99. Godzilla issue 4 was $4.99. I picked up Supernatural issue number 1. I don't think this came out Wednesday. I think it came out the Wednesday before. But either way, I think it was $4.99. Picked up Rook Exodus number 8. It is $3.99. And I picked up Mark Spears Monsters issue 5. It was $5.99. That's what I got for the new release comics, or at least new comics this week for me. This one I was glad to find. These Mark Spears issues are getting harder and harder to find. I had to go through about 3 or 4 comic shops before I found local comic shops before I found this. I think it's still available online, but I try to support my local comic shops before I go to the online route. So I was really glad to find this. And if you are not reading Mark Spears Monsters, shame on you, because this is probably the best thing in comics right now. Rook Exodus. The first 6 issues came out about a year ago. It's took them about a year to come out with. I'm hoping it won't just be 6 and in another year. I'm hoping they've gotten ahead enough that they can keep this as an ongoing for now on. Rook is a phenomenal series, so I really look forward to diving into this. You need to, I think they just come out with the hardcover that collects the first 6 issues. If you have not read Rook, this is by Ghost Machine. Ghost Machine is doing some of the best stuff on the market right now next to Monsters. Rook is really good. Uh, Geiger is really good. Uh, what's the other one they do? Red Coat is surprisingly good. I wasn't expecting to like Red Coat, but I like Red Coat. I mean, anything that's got the Ghost Machine, these are very original ideas in a time that comics are anything but original anymore. I mean, the X-Men comics right now, oh boy. I grew up on X-Men, and I will not touch anything they're doing in the X-Men comics right now. I don't know anything about this other than it's supposed to take place between season 1 and 2. So I'm hoping they're going back to the traditional hunting a different monster every week mentality. So maybe every issue would be them hunting down a different monster. I liked that idea. I mean, I like where the show went, but I feel like it got to the angels and the demons thing, and then once it hit that in like season 4 or 5, they they were basically done with the monsters from there on. It was all just the same demons and monsters all the way through to the end. So I like the new monsters stuff. I'm looking forward to this one. Alien versus Captain America. That's kind of a weird mishmatch. Uh, I would have preferred to have seen Predator versus Captain America. I think that would have been a little better of a fight, especially since not too long ago we just seen Alien versus Avengers. So this is kind of like Captain America meeting the aliens twice. Uh, but with that being said, I'm going into it open-minded. Anytime you get to see two of these brands come together, it's always a good time. As long as they keep putting these out, and I know they're all owned by Disney and so forth, 20th Century and all that's under Disney's umbrella. But as long as they keep putting these out, I'll keep grabbing them. And the Godzilla, I have already read it. I've done a review on it. I didn't particularly. There's my co-host. Come on. I didn't particularly like where they went with it, and I'm hoping it'll turn around. But we'll try a couple of issues. I want to see issue 6 because they're claiming it's a big issue where Godzilla dies. So I am wanting to see what happens with it. So that's comic releases I picked up. Now I went down to my local McKay's while I was down by the comic shop, and I picked up the hardcover of Body Count. I don't know exactly what this is. I just know that it's Casey Jones and Raphael. It's supposed to be gritty. It's supposed to be gory. It's supposed to be hardcore. So I give it a shot. Uh, it is up on my eBay page. So, and I picked it up for $18, which is a good price because it is long out of print. I also picked up The Adventures of Spawn Director's Cut Issue 1. I don't know exactly what this is. It's a more animated style Spawn. You have Cygor in here. You've got Overkill. You've got Redeemer or Anti-Spawn or whatever he's called now. So this is also hard to come by. I got it for $2.50. So I will be giving it a try. It is on my eBay page as well. I picked up this omnibus from the pages of Hellboy, BPRD, Plague of Frogs. I haven't kept up with the Hellboy stuff, so I don't know exactly what the deal with all this is. I'm assuming they're taking the characters from the Hellboys universe and telling different stories with them, I'm assuming. You know, like, I can't remember the amphibian guy's name, but it looks like he's in here some. So, I know this is very, very, very rare. So, I picked it up for $18. It is on my eBay store. And lastly, I picked up The Wonder Woman by George Perez, Volume 3 Omnibus. This is extremely, extremely rare and out of print. I mean, it's got some really, really good artwork in it. I don't know exactly what all goes on in here. I'm not overly familiar with the Wonder Woman older solo stuff. This does take place before the John Byrne Wonder Woman Omni. I think this leads into the John Byrne Wonder Woman Omni. I think this is directly comes in front of it. And I did enjoy a lot of the John Byrne Wonder Woman stuff. So this is up on my eBay page. I got it for $56. So that was my finds for this week. So join me again next week. Maybe I'll have some more.